Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to talk to you about society this time. Well, I think the society is actually quite the sham. Because, if you just watch TV, it'll show you how big of a fucking sham it is. And approximately, every 3 months they come up with this crazy new phone, or this crazy new car, or this new app, or this new this, or this new that. For you to do what? To turn around and blow a ridiculous amount of money on it. For what sense? For you to turn around 3 to 4 months later and do the same thing on something better. Now, what is honestly really the point in this? For you to go out and waste a bunch of money on something that you don't really need, but you just want it. You just seem to think that you need it for the whole fact that, well, that they're telling you, oh, this is the best thing out there. Everybody's got it. Yeah, everybody doesn't have it. The rich people have it. The minimum wage people don't. The middle class people definitely don't. Another thing, homeless people sure as fuck don't have it. And I don't really understand why it is that we decide to buy into this crap. And another thing is, along with that, well, I mentioned in the last thing, cigarettes, to keep jacking up the prices on those. What's the deal with that? Keep jacking up the tax on them too. Honestly, why? I don't really think that it's gonna do any good for us or anybody else to keep jacking up prices on everything. Hell, you can't live off minimum wage these days anyways. Yeah, sure, they're talking about passing some bill to make it 11.70. What's gonna happen when they make it 11.70? The price of everything else is gonna go through the roof. And that's gonna do what for you? Absolutely nothing. That extra amount of money that you're making ain't gonna matter at all. It's gonna be like you were making the same damn amount of money because the price of everything is gonna go up. Instead of spending, you know, $2 to $4 on a gallon of milk, depending on where you buy it, you're gonna be spending like 4 to 6, $4 to $8 on a gallon of milk. Cup of coffee. Cup of coffee is gonna become a ridiculous price for a cup of coffee. It's gonna be like what, $5, $6? Why? So that way somebody else can make profit off of your profit? Eh, don't make any sense to me. I honestly don't really even feel like buying into it. But sadly, unlike the rest of the world, I probably will. Another thing, if you don't have all the cool stuff that everybody else has, apparently you're some kind of douchebag or some kind of lower rate person. Well, you're not. Honestly, I think that you got your head in the right place. Not wasting your money on worthless, pointless shit. You're actually, spending on things that matter. And whether you have the money to spend on worthless crap or not, doesn't matter. As long as, you just basically have a roof and food and clothes, that's all that really matters. I'm just basically on YouTube to try to spread some knowledge and wisdom. Another thing, as far as it goes with people and drama and rumors and all that crap, honestly, get a hobby that isn't starting drama, because that's not doing any good for you or me or anybody else. Because, well, you start drama, what happens? Eventually somebody's going to start drama about you and you're not going to like it. Because, hell, it even happens to people that don't start drama and avoid drama and rumors. For instance, I hate drama. I hate rumors. I don't start drama. I don't make rumors. I stick to the truth. The truth is a much easier, yet again harder path to go about. Why? Because it is the path less followed. More people are into lying and, you know, uh, basically treachery toward one another. For what sense? Just because, you know, they don't have anything better to do, and I guess it makes them feel good. If you want to know how I feel about something, you want to know what I think, go for it. Ask me. And while I'm making these different posts on YouTube, I'm going to cover such a wide range of things, such as the whole fact that, alright, going out into space and whatnot, why isn't this like some kind of, you know, tourist thing? You guys want to, like, people want to make money? Charge somebody to go up into outer space. You realize how much money you can charge for that? A ridiculous price. And also on top of that, well, let's see other things such as, just things that cost a ridiculous price. Going to a football game. I understand how that, would cost money, but yet again, why does it cost any money? Those players already have their money. They get paid by the league. And the league gets paid by the corporations that put their commercials on during like the Super Bowl and shit like that. So, how is it that you need to charge anybody to go in there and take a seat? Well, how is it that you have to charge anybody over $50 to get in there and get a seat? You shouldn't have to. There's no reason why anybody should have to pay more than $50 to go in there and watch some guys tackle the hell out of each other. It's just good, clean, fun. And it's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for everybody to get out and do things like that. And yet again, they're going to charge you a ridiculous amount. Now, earlier I made a post about why marijuana is illegal. Or, well, why is marijuana illegal? Not why is it illegal. And I mentioned in that, yes, I have smoked marijuana. Do I currently? No. Why? I mean, you can't get a job if you smoke weed. I mean, yeah, sure, I did have some jobs, but those didn't require a piss test. But honestly, I ain't making no minimum wage. I ain't doing no $8 an hour. I'm not playing no games. I gotta make my money. I gotta get out there, get that paper, so that way I can live a good life. And honestly, anybody want, any kind of advice or anything like that, get at me. I will be 130% honest with you, and probably won't like my answer because most people don't, because I'm so truthful, it's actually hurtful. So, on that note, I would like to put this almost to an end right here. Well, actually, basically to an end. Asking you, why is it that we waste money on pointless crap? Like brand new cars, for them to turn around and come out with a better car. For you to 2 years later turn that in for a better car. Or for you to get a brand new, like, iPod 4. For them to 5 to 6 months later come out with an iPod 5. For you to buy an iPad, to get a newer iPad, to get the Xbox 360, to 6 months later get a different Xbox 360 because it's cooler, or to get an HD TV or an LED TV, and then get a smart TV, and then get whatever the hell it is that they're coming up with after the smart TVs. Now, if you have any questions, posts, or comments that you would like to make, either against this or questioning anything it is that I mentioned in any of this, go for it. I would like to hear your response.